Russian President Vladimir Putin will not let Chinese espionage in his country to go scot-free. China has always been on the Putin administration's radar for spying upon the Russian military and defense designs. Of late, the Kremlin has also grown apprehensive about Beijing's illegitimate interference in the Russian Far East and the Arctic region. Now, Russia's president has signed into law a bill which allows any politically active foreign funded individual or organization to be labeled as a foreign agent. All that the law signed on Wednesday requires for a foreign funded individual to be designated as a foreign agent is that such person gathers information on Russian military or military technical activities. The law is a signal that Russia will identify China-backed spies and agents on its soil and crack down upon such elements. The latest law has expanded the ambit of those that can be recognized as a foreign agent in Russia. The Foreign Agents Law was originally passed in 2012, but still now it covered only media outlets, civil society groups, individual journalists, and bloggers. So why did Putin suddenly feel the need to expand the scope of Russia's Foreign Agent Law? Let's rewind by almost 6 months. In June, the TASS, Russia's largest news agency, reported that Valery Mitko, president of St. Petersburg Arctic Social Sciences Academy, was charged with treason. Mitko was accused of spying for China. The TASS quoted his lawyer as saying, according to the investigation, during his trip to China, Mitko handed over classified materials to the Chinese intelligence. After his return to Russia, a search took place in his apartment and he was charged with treason. Notably, the Arctic is one of the many contentious issues in the fragile Sino-Russia relationship. Russia strongly asserts the primacy of the 8 Arctic countries in the region and detests the thought of any non-Arctic state playing a substantial role in the Arctic. But China challenges the Russian perception and calls itself a near-Arctic state. Even apart from the Arctic, Russia has also been very angry about the intellectual property theft by the delusional paper Dragon. Last year, Russia's state-owned conglomerate Rostec had even plagued the issue of intellectual property theft by the Middle Kingdom. Rostec, chief of intellectual property projects, had said unauthorized copying of our equipment abroad is a huge problem. There have been 500 such cases over the past 17 years. China alone has copied aircraft engines, Sukhoi planes, dig jets, air defense systems, portable air defense missiles, and analogues of the Panzer medium-range surface-to-air systems. Till now, Putin used to tolerate Chinese President Xi Jinping's intellectual property theft. The Russian president is facing steep economic sanctions from the Western world. Therefore, he has to maintain a seemingly stable relation with China, Russia's main trading partner. Yet Putin can no longer let Chinese nuisance go on as usual. The Sino-Russia relationship has been getting irreparably strained. Xi's China has been staking claim over parts of Russian Far East region. Also, Xi's expansionism has gone as far as the Arctic region, which is a part of Moscow's sphere of influence in the Russian president's perception. In fact, Putin is leading a campaign to militarize the Arctic region. Hypersonic missile system, anti-satellite missiles, and extreme weather small weapons. Putin Russia is testing all kinds of weapons to protect the Arctic region. Therefore, the Kremlin cannot afford to let China-backed spies access classified information about Russia's Arctic military strategy. Russia has thus made up its mind to protect sensitive military information from China. Putin is going to make she regrets sponsoring espionage on Russian soil. Thank you for tuning into India Uncovered. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. That's the only way we can get through the algorithms.